Here's how you might test for equality of variances with analysis of variance and analysis of covariance. So I made a data set here which essentially has 3 separate lines to it. And then I kept each of these 3 lines in 3 different categories. So analysis of covariance will add this x variable to the model, whereas analysis of variance will just see if there's a difference between A, B, and C, those 3 groups. So let's suppose we have already run procglm mod to get our design matrix. So if you want to print this out, matrix, then you can see what it looks like. Because I've run the X, the category, and the X by category, we should get a whole bunch of variables in this design matrix. So I've got, you can see that I've got the Y, and then column 1 is just the intercept variable. It's just a 1 all the way down. Column 2 is the X vector all the way down. 3, 4, and 5 are the 3 indicators for all 3 of my categories. 6, 7, and 8 are the X variable times 3, 4, and 5. So you can see those are 0 except for when the matching indicator variable is 1. So obviously you can't use all of these variables. The model would be over-parameterized that way, but let's pretend that we were going to do that and see what happens with an over-parameterized model. So let's suppose I'm going to use, this is our Bruce-Pagan macro. You can see if you scroll down through here, I have actually commented out a lot of the prints. You can get those back into printing mode if you'd like, if you want to know any of those statistics. And I'm just going to use Bruce-Pagan. I'm not going to use this other one. So here's what I'm going to throw in there. Column 1 is that intercept, remember, and then 3, 4, and 5 are those 3 indicator variables. I would actually need only 2 of them for this model. But that's okay. The macro will deal with that anyway. And I get the Bruce-Pagan test right away. And because my p-value is so small, I can reject the null hypothesis that the variances are equal. And by the way, this is just a regular analysis of variance. So there are other things that you could do besides